Hello everybody, welcome to today's Planet Zoo live stream. I am excited. This is the first Workshop Wonderland and I'm really buzzing to just show some community creations off, and I think it'll be really fun. I am today joined by programmer Henry Bell. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
I know that I said I was going to be joined by James Stant, but he is ill, I'm afraid, and I'm sad about it too. I thought it was going to be really fun, but I'm really looking forward to having you on, Henry. Thank you so much for joining me very last minute. I really appreciate it.
That's no problem at all. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It'll be a fun stream. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you think, why are they wearing these really bright orange shirts?
Yes.
They look very, what did you say, corporate?
Yes, with the Frontier branding, it's
I know.
very corporate. Yeah?
It's very bright. It's Orange for Orangutans Day. We're trying to raise awareness for a wonderful cause. It's Orangutans Caring Week. They look very orange.
Yes, very orange.
Oh, Joel, we are aware. We're trying to raise money for the critically endangered orangutans. So that's not raise money, raise awareness, but we're trying to just let people know what's going on. But I know, we're very bright. They're in a prison, the Frontier prison. No, no, I know, they're very orange. And yeah, but I hope everyone in the community is doing well. How are you all? Have you been playing some Planet Zoo? Have you been uploading to the Steam Workshop? If you have, feel free to send in your blueprints to us at community@frontier.co.uk. And you can let us know what you've been up to, what you've been creating, and we can show them off on a future Workshop Wonderland. We will be looking to do some themed ones in the future. So if you think you have like a really good idea for a Workshop Wonderland theme, let us know. At the moment, we're just going to show off some of the top. No, these aren't red. Don't say that.
Somebody's saying they're red?
Someone says they're red.
These are definitely very, very orange.
I think it's the contrast of the room as well.
Maybe,
so it is a bit much. But yeah, if you have any good ideas for a future themed Workshop Wonderland, let us know and then we can look to doing that. At the moment, we will just be showing off some of the top Steam Workshop blueprints, but I'm super excited about doing the stream. It's the first one. We did a really small Workshop Wonderland in the beta live streams.
Right.
So that was a lot of fun, but that was quite a small one. We had a little bit of time. But for this one, we're going to really deep dive into it for about an hour. But
very exciting.
I just wanted to let people know. Here we are. That we are aware of the bug problems people have been having with franchise modes and whatnot. Just to let you know, we are working on it. We hope to have a future update going out later this week. We're working on it now, and hopefully we will have it resolved very soon. But yeah, let's kick into this.
Yeah,
let's have a good time. So the first one is the African Archway Market by Feel the Dango.
Wow, this looks fantastic.
Revian, I hope I said that correctly, says, I read a great review earlier written by a real zookeeper. So did I. I think you must have read the same one.
I think I saw that pop up, yeah.
Yeah, Matthew Florian's one of our audio designers, shared it on Twitter. So I got to read it then, and it was very interesting. So here's the first blueprint that we're going to be showing off today. It's I really like the texture. I think the art team did a really good job.
Absolutely, yeah.
It looks very it looks very lively.
Yeah, it's great. Especially for an old wooden scenery piece as well, they've really managed to add some colour to it, which is great.
Yeah, it is. It's just very. It just looks real. It's very alive.
Yeah.
That feeling when everyone is a better builder than you, Sponge. You don't feel that way. I hope.
I feel that way too. Don't worry. Yeah, they're not the only ones.
I also feel that way, but I'm sure that's not the case. And at the end of the day, a lot of people will advise you to do things like download a Steam blueprint and take it apart and just see how they built it. That's something that we hear a lot.
Absolutely.
I have yet to actually try that myself because I'm always too busy. I haven't even had a lot of time to play Planet Zoo. I've been playing the career mode and I've been having a good time. So this is like when we really get to see what people have been up to and just having a crazy time. But oh, Nikki says, I'm sorry, Chanté, but those shirts are really distracting. No, Nick, don't say that.
Everybody's going to spend the hour just staring at the shirts.
I feel terrible. Elizabeth says, practice makes perfect. Yes, it does.
Absolutely. Yes.
African theme is definitely my favourite, says Heather G. Hello, Heather. Yeah. Mr. T says, oh, I've scrolled past it. Someone has a solution for crashing when loading the menu at start. We are aware of that, and in the next update we will be releasing, there are some crash fixes. Hopefully we will be releasing that later this week. Should we move on to the next one? I really like these fruit touches down here. It's nice
great.
stuff.
Yeah, that's a great touch.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Yeah, well, it's making me hungry actually. They look very real.
Cool. Okie dokie, let's see what we've got next.
We have the Cats and Hats shop by S. Dan Wolf, the lovely S. Dan Wolf.
Wow.
Okay, so I really like the water.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
Did you just notice these? It looks like cat scratches.
Oh,
I mean, they
yeah.
are outside the building. I think that's a really good touch.
Yeah, they're great. They really fit with the kind of style that they're going for with this building.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I really like the textures on the wall as well.
Yeah. They've really embraced the kind of cat theme for this one.
Yeah, it feels. I'm a big cat person. If you didn't know, I say it every time a cat even remotely comes up in conversation. I'm a big cat person. So like when I saw this, I was like, it has to go on the Workshop Wonderland. Maybe I'll do a cat-themed Workshop Wonderland. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
That would be
But if
good.
you do that, you also need to do a dog-themed one.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same.
It is the same.
It's not the same.
Dogs all the way. Dogs all
I
the
am
way.
the cat person. We will do cat ones only.
I've got to sneak a dog one in when you're not looking.
I do like these as well. I don't know what they are. These like hanging.
Yeah, they're really. I saw them on the other one as well. They're a really nice touch.
But I don't know what they're called.
I have no idea.
These they're like the things that you hang over like a baby mobile. Is that what they're called? A mobile? A mobile?
I have no
A baby's phone. Yeah, I really like those.
Oh, they just called bunting. They're just
Oh, they're just bunting.
Oh, okay.
It looks. I thought they were like metal. I didn't realize that they were probably
I think they are.
like. I think they're wooden.
Yeah.
They are nice. Oh, I really like the colours of those.
Yeah. They're very nice. And what shop is this as well?
Hats, fantastic. That's why it's called
Nice.
hats. No, Cats and Hats.
That would make sense.
Does make sense. X Freezer Bunny X says, love the East Asian set, but I might be biased because I'm from Asia. Oh, lovely. Where are you from? How's the weather there? Because the weather here is terrible.
It is getting miserable now. Yeah.
Oh, it's ghastly. Nikki says, those scenery pieces look so detailed. Frazzled Candy says, oh, that looks cool. Bramster says, love this game. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Floss says, oh, I love the cat scratcher pillars. That's great. I do really like them. They're really nice. Games for Tom, hello. Should we move on? Should we move on to the next one?
Sure, let's do that.
I like the drums outside there as well.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
It is. Let's see what we got
The next one is the classical zoo entrance
Oh,
by
this is great.
Anigmandra, the lovely, lovely Anigmandra.
This is just beautiful.
Very classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice. There's a very classical feel to this one.
Yep. I could imagine this fitting nicely in the first scenario zoo.
Yes.
In Burnley Zoo.
Yeah, no, it is very nice. I like the flowers. Oh, the thing about Anigmandra is that Anigmandra creates the most like they're so realistic. Like I can see this in a zoo or in Planet Coaster. She's made a lot of Planet Coaster blueprints, so I can see it in a coaster park. And then I think like I could make something like that. And then I load up the game and I'm like, oh, can't wait to make something like that. And I can't do it every single time.
Yep.
I don't know how Anigmandra does it, but she is an absolute brilliant creative builder.
Yep. Or I'll end up spending half the day just getting one flower bed right.
Oh, it's the worst. Joel says Anigmandra has superb talents.
Absolutely.
I agree. Games for Tom says so beautiful work from Anigmandra. 8-Bit Josh says very clean looking. Looks great. I agree.
I love these sculptures up here as well.
Oh, they're brilliant.
They're really great. Yeah. Really, really great.
I like the symmetry. So then I thought to myself, the zoo sign is going to be, the same the other side.
Okay, when
but
you
of
go
course
around
it's
to the
not.
other side.
It's once you get to the other side, it's back to front.
Yep.
But I was like, yeah, Anigmandra will have worked out this puzzle. No, of course she wouldn't, because it's not possible. Anigmandra says, thank you all so much. Hello, Anigmandra. I hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Yes.
This is great, yeah. I'm always amazed at how realistic these can end up looking as well. There's so many times when people post things online that they've taken from their zoos, and I'm just like, wow, this looks like a real photo. And it's only when I zoom in close that I'm like, oh wow, it's actually it's actually just made up of scenery pieces.
I know
It's crazy.
the team did an absolutely incredible job in the trailers that you've seen in the screenshots when they've shown off a full park. It always looks so realistic, and I know that also goes towards the the graphics of the game and the development team. But when they actually build a zoo, and you think like, well, how did they actually do that? I don't know. I have asked the video artists many times on how they've done this, and they're always like, oh, it's easy when you've got the tools. But yeah, no, I really like this one. It's very classic. It feels very English. You know what I mean?
It does.
I can see this in London Zoo. Broken Barrier. How are
absolutely.
There's no animals here. The entrance is beautiful.
It is indeed, yes.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be using this in a classic zoo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one.
Let's do that. Wow.
So the next one is a Ghibli-inspired zoo entrance by Space Viking. Great name. Great name.
Wow, look at this. It's huge.
Mr. T says, how to get in the next video? Do I have to send in my blueprint? So what we ask is that you send your blueprints to community@frontier.co.uk if you think that you've created something magical and it should be shown off. And we will see if we can actually put that into a future workshop Wonderland. So as I said at the beginning, we look at doing themed ones. I know around Christmas time, we'll obviously look at showing off some Christmas themed blueprints. So we're gonna be looking at the like snow leopard habitats and things like that because we think that'll be really cool. But there's already a blueprint on the Steam Workshop. I was like, I really love this, but I want to save it for the Christmas one.
Yeah.
Like I really love it, but I'm not going to show it off. Layla Fox says, so beautiful and so detailed. I agree.
It is.
Yard of Terror says, heyo Frontier, I'm loving these blueprints. What were you going to say, sorry?
No, I was just going to say, I love it when people add kind of like flowers and plants and
they're
stuff
like
to the
creeping
side.
ivy and stuff.
Exactly. It adds so much colour and so much life to the building.
It does. And the thing is,
Yeah.
I rarely ever see it in real life. So then when I see it in these, it just adds so much to a build. But I don't even think to add it because I rarely ever see it in real life. So when you see someone build something like this that uses so much greenery, like all these flowers, all this, it just adds so much life to a blueprint.
Yeah.
I always think, well, how are they doing that? Because that doesn't even occur to me. Alec Manch says that looks so beautiful. I agree.
Indeed, yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's so many things that these people are doing that it's so simple when you see it. You're like, oh, adding more plants and stuff to the side of the building, it adds so much life. But then, yeah, as you say, when you sit down to play the game, at least for me,
it doesn't even occur to me.
Exactly. I'm just like, oh, building done. Like,
no, I completely agree. Lin Kai says, I just noticed they added the flowers upside down. That's genius.
Wow.
I agree.
That's a really great idea.
Darren says, how do other people make their climber plants look so integrated? I think they just push it further into the wall. I imagine that's what they do. Otherwise, it will just sit on top of the wall, but maybe we start pushing it in.
Yeah.
Gina124124 says, what are all the keyboard shortcuts and stuff? We actually have those on the forums. If you go onto the Frontier forums, we have a keyboard shortcut thread on the forums in the Planet Zoo section. Mr. T says, one of my blueprints has 16,000 subscribers. I keep on building. I love it.
Good job.
X Freezer Bunny X says, I love overgrown buildings. They're so rustic. That's a good word to describe them.
Absolutely, yeah, I like that word.
Rustic.
That is a really good word to describe these kind of things.
I think the roof texture adds a lot to the rustic feel as well.
It's true, yeah.
I didn't even really think about rustic until you said that, and now I agree. Wix says, this is cool. I agree.
It's nice because it's rustic, but it doesn't look run down. It looks very alive.
It looks weathered. It just looks like it's been around for a while.
Character.
Exactly. That's such a good description. I didn't even think to say that. Michael Stone says, I'm sorry if this has been addressed, but is the issue I'm having with the market a known issue? Yes, it is. We are looking to fix that in the future. If you can let us know on the issue tracker what you've been experiencing, please do.
Cool.
Hello, Bo.
Bo in the chat.
Well, look who dropped by at Bo. Yes.
Hello, Bo.
Right, let's move on to the next one.
Cool.
Tiny Potato Productions, that's a great name, says, thank you for making a game that lets us be so creative and to enjoy each other's work. Absolutely, the feeling of the community just coming together, banding together and sharing their blueprints is the best feeling. And then when we get to do these streams and we show them off, Oh, it's good stuff.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
lovely stuff.
I always start my day by going online and seeing what people have been making.
Oh, it's great.
It's such a motivating thing to see everybody enjoying the game and creating such amazing stuff that
Oh,
I
absolutely.
could never do.
No, I completely agree. This one is the giant elliptical flower planter by Aurora.
Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah, they've got another version which is I think shorter but wider.
Okay.
So this is the taller version.
It's very nice. I can imagine this being at the centre of like a big dome habitat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
I
nice.
agree. Cedric says, "This is literally my game of the year. And 2019 was packed with great releases." Very kind. Thank you. Thank you.
We have some lights sunken into the floor as well. Maybe we should
Oh, yeah.
see what it looks like at night.
We can go around again at night
You wanna do
and
that?
just have a look
Okay.
at them all. It's easier than coming in and out, in and out.
That sounds sensible. Let's do
It's-
that.
yeah, I've learned over time from doing the Planet Coaster Workshop Wonderlands. It's just easier to go around again at night time.
Rookie mistake, you see. Rookie mistake.
My gaming persona says exhibits are the best thing in the whole game.
Oh, thank you, Marcus.
Oh, Crumbly Crumble says this game is helping me deal with my depression. I used to be a zookeeper. Now I can't work. Your game helps me. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you very much.
That's fantastic.
I
to
hope
hear.
you're doing well. Frazzled Candy says that's so pretty.
It is. It's great.
Right. I really like this one.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like the
nice.
structure of it all.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really cool.
But who thinks of this sort of thing?
I know, it's so unconventional. Like,
But why did it even occur to them? I don't know. This sort of thing doesn't occur to me at all.
no, definitely not. Where does the inspiration come from?
I was going to say, where do they get inspired?
Yeah.
I think people, I imagine that they just have dreams about it or something. Like they have dreams and they're like, oh, I'm dreaming. And then they wake up and they're like, I have to build that blueprint.
Wake
And
up
then-
in a cold sweat and run to their computer to boot up the game.
I need to build it now. and then it's this. And it's like, okay, I'll download that. I think that's great.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I don't know what it is. This is the giant elliptical planter by Aurora. Alec Mancher says, what a nice idea.
I think so. I definitely think so.
Winter's Beauty says, are all of these blueprints on the Steam Workshop? I'm not much of a builder. LOL. I love saying LOL. I enjoy more the management part of the game, and these builds are amazing. They are. They are all on the Steam Workshop. You can check them out.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like this one. Let's move on.
Cool.
Let's move on to
What
the
is
next one.
Wow, this looks big.
This is the Giant Panda Habitat by Pixel West 89. Pixel West, who has been a very well-known creator for the Planet Coaster community, is now lending their expertise in building to Planet Zoo, and it's a pleasure to see. There is supposed to be a path
Yeah,
going
I saw
through.
That,
And I could not work out how to build it at all. I tried over and over, and I couldn't do it. So
yeah.
I thought,
We will fly up this path.
I'm
Get an
not
idea of-
going to insult Pixel West by doing this because I don't want to upset them. 8-Bit Josh says, wow, that's huge, looks awesome. Nikki says, holy moly, that looks amazing. In Infinivex says, wow, that is an amazing panda home. Heather G says, what a creative, gorgeous habitat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so great
good
as well
stuff.
now that people can use the terrain in their blueprints to really add
I-
so much extra stuff to them.
I know the community, listen, I know the community appreciate it, but I can assure you that nobody appreciates terrain being these blueprints more than us, the community managers. Otherwise, we have to make the terrain every time we show these off. So I can assure you, when the dev team told us that terrain was now included in the blueprints, me and Bo had to take a moment to just be like, thank you. That's good. That's great stuff.
Yeah.
Gardener Game says, wow, beautiful. Nimkai says, I want to live there. Joel says, what? Wow, that's an incredible masterpiece. Casey West says, that's incredible. Gina says, holy moly guacamole. Rebecca
My sentiments
says,
exactly.
I don't like guacamole because I really don't like avocados. But
how can you not like avocado?
I love saying holy moly guacamole. So...
Oh, I didn't even notice this around the back. Look at
Yeah.
this.
Rebecca says, Bo and Chanté, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you and all of your team for all of your hard work. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Stone says, masterpiece. What is this called again? It is called the Giant Panda
It
Habitat
is a giant habitat.
by Pixel West 89.
It's massive.
Mr. Moosinator says, and here I am with just a fence around some flat land. You and me both.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
That's good stuff. Infinivex says, wait, blueprints also have terraforming in them? Yes, it is new to Planet Zoo. Wow, this is amazing. Savannah loves animals says.
There's so much to explore in this one as well.
Oh, there's a lot of space, but we actually have some more big blueprints. So
really?
we can check those out too. Yard of Terror says there are so many amazing creators in the Frontier community. I agree. It is a pleasure to be the community manager of the Planet franchise because it's just a pleasure getting to show this stuff off.
Definitely.
And then introducing like one of the devs to you and then you getting to meet them is also a lot of fun.
It's cool.
Whoa, Nelly says, seriously incredible. I can't even think up something like this. All the details. I agree.
And I love as well how in the game you can create stuff that's kind of so different. Like this has the Asian theme, you know, we had the classic theme before. All in the same game, you can create stuff that looks so different but looks so great.
Yeah, I think this is really where the franchise mode comes into its own because then you can just build so many different zoos all in the same franchise that have the different themes.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, add a unique character to each of them.
Yeah, I think it's just really cool to see what people do with the themes and how one they just use a singular theme to make a blueprint, but then they actually start mixing their themes together. Yeah. And I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, that's really cool for sure.
Let's go on to the next one.
Cool.
This one is the Giraffe House by Silverette. So maybe you've actually seen Silv build this on YouTube. I actually watched his video today.
I didn't see it. No, when did it go up?
He put it up earlier this week.
Okay.
I really do enjoy watching our content creators build stuff on YouTube, on streams. I love doing that just to relax and just, you know, learn some new tips that I never ever use in real life, because I'm a terrible builder. But this was really cool. He made quite a large habitat, and then he had like path going along like in this area up here, so people could come in and look down.
That's really cool.
And I thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
This is like not representative of the actual habitat itself. He uploaded this separately, and I thought let's show off and show some symmetry in Planet Zoo, because it's quite an interesting thing to do. It's cool watching Silv do stuff when he builds cylinders and things like that.
Yeah,
it's cool to watch.
Crazy. I've seen some of his speed builds before, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Yeah.
He's very talented. Amazing. Gardner Games says Silverette with a heart. Sean McBeard says Silv, never heard of him. You know, Sean, neither have I. Nikki says that looks very modern and artistic. Savannah Loves Games says, wow, that's beautiful. Joel says, ooh, sorry, I've scrolled and now I've lost it. I think he said, oh, that looks very similar to something at Rotterdam Zoo. I think that's what Joel said. And cool. I think Silv said that in his video.
That's awesome if that's the case as well, yeah. I love it when the players start taking inspiration from real world zoos
absolutely.
As well.
When you can actually say, like, I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cylinders, Chanté, says Bo. Bo shush. Shush. I couldn't think of another word for something that's symmetrical. A sphere, probably the better one. I think we were asked, the chat is lagging for me a bit, and I remember seeing somebody ask, what's our dev discipline? So I am a community manager, and Henry here is a programmer. Did you want to tell them anything about what you do?
Sure, yeah. So I'm a gameplay programmer here, so I work closely with designers and artists and kind of try to take their ideas and bring them to life in the game. So it's super exciting. It means I get to work on a whole bunch of areas in the game, and yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, jinx! Oh. You may have already met Henry because we had him on the Exhibit Animals developer channel earlier this year. Yeah. So you can read that on the forums if you want to learn some more about the Exhibit Animals.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really nice getting to speak to you about that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Layla Fox says, Planet Zoo is the most detailed and beautiful game I have ever played. It is amazingly beautiful. I love Planet Zoo. Very kind. Lovely compliments. Thank you very much. Thank you. Teresa says, it's good that a game has been made where you don't have to make a whole enclosure, but you decide every little detail to do. Jay Viper says, this is a place for them to sleep. I think...
you could probably, you could put some beds in here.
Silv used this. So in the middle, he had a tall feeder for the giraffes. And then there's if you look to the left here, this gap in the wall here is where he'd built paths. So then there was a viewing platform for the guests to look down at the
Oh, no
giraffes
way. So guests were
eating.
coming in here?
Yeah,
or-
so then he had like a whole path going along the side of the habitat. So it's actually a really big habitat. You can
That's
watch
crazy.
this being built on YouTube on Silverette's channel. And he had a back area. So behind here, there was a back area, and I'm not sure if that's where he intended the giraffes to sleep. I couldn't hear the video. I was just watching him build it. So I think that's correct. But have you noticed at the top here, these are open windows?
I did, yeah. I was looking at that before, yeah.
I thought it was a really nice touch.
That is a really nice touch.
I've never even thought to do that. That's all I say. I've
And it
never
adds
even
so
thought.
much realism as well, because I mean, yeah, I don't know. For me, at least, it looks a lot more realistic having a couple of the windows open to get some ventilation coming through.
It's just like, exactly, I can see this in a sort of Asian themed, like maybe in African, somewhere that's relatively warm. I can
Yeah,
see this
definitely.
in that sort of zoo. So then when somebody thinks like, because it'd be so hot and it's glass, so that will warm it up, let's open some windows and just
Yeah.
get some air in there. Who even thinks of that stuff? Not me. I never think of that. But
Oh, a talented community.
I know. I love it, but it's a curse. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the Japanese temple shops and toilet by Faye. So if you saw the social post to go out for the stream, this was the blueprint that was in the thumbnail, but it was in a very snowy area.
Okay, this is really cool. So beautiful.
Dino Games says, no, the stream is already half done. Dino Games, don't say that. It's fine. We're having a good time. It's
Time
all
is
good.
flying by.
I know, it's whizzing by.
Yeah.
Zooming by.
Zooming by.
It's zooming. I'm going to refresh the chat. It seems to have frozen. I can see the YouTube one, but I'm trying to load up everybody in one chat. Here we go. I love these trees. Those pink, are they blossom trees?
The cherry blossom trees. I think these are cherry blossom trees, aren't they? I'm not sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love the colour pink. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of the colour pink. So I never ever wear pink or anything like that, but I just love it. I think it adds so much, I don't know, it just adds a sort of like a loving feel to an area.
Yeah.
When something's pink, it makes me feel like warm.
Yep. So I put a bunch of these actually in my test zoo when we were developing Planet Zoo. I had my own little zoo before anybody else. It was great. And I plopped down a bunch of these because, yeah, I think they look great.
Oh, they're
They do look
beautiful.
really great.
X Freezer Bunny X says Japan. Oh, why did I say it like that? Japan is my dream destination. Hope I can come visit within the next few years. Me too. I'd love to. I would love to visit Japan. Beautiful, says Dino Games. Yeah.
Yeah, these are so great.
Oh, Games for Tom have to leave already. Sorry, Games for Tom. We miss you. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Danny says, your shirts are really distracting. They're clashing with the pretty pink trees. Don't say such. Danny was sorry.
Next time we'll have to wear bright pink shirts instead.
Genius. Genius. Savannah Loves Animals says, wait, are you in England? Yes, we are. We're in Cambridge.
That is right.
Geekism says, hey, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Geekism.
Hello. Yeah, I think the East Asia theme, great stuff.
Is that your favourite theme?
Great stuff. I just think like, I don't know. It's just, they've really captured the culture, in my opinion. Like the way that it looks is so just realistic. And I think it does, I think it does the architecture there, like Asian architecture, I think it really does it a service. I think it looks brilliant.
It does. It does. It looks great. Looks fantastic.
It definitely is my favourite. It is my favourite theme.
I can't decide what my favourite is because every time I think I found my favourite theme, I then load up another zoo with a different theme and I'll be like, but this one is so great too. It's so hard to pick a favourite.
It's the worst feeling because the thing is, the community just because they learn something and then they share it like a little resource and then they just keep improving on each other. So it's like this looks incredible, but I know I'll load up the Steam Workshop in a week's time and this will be like double the size or something like that because people just constantly want to improve on their blueprints. I think that's really cool.
And other people as well. I really like that about the community, that it's not just people working on things in isolation, you know, people are kind of collaborating and building off each other's ideas and taking inspiration from each other. That's really cool to see.
I know, it's really cool. Finn the Human, we are aware of those. Thank you very much. If you have anything that you want to post on the issue tracker to let us know more about your experience with the blurry animals and building textures, please do. We appreciate it. Freezer Bunny X says, you nailed the East Asian theme. I've been to Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore, and you captured the style perfectly. What a jet setter! I'm so jealous. That's really cool.
Have you ever traveled to Asia?
I haven't. I'd love to. I really, really, really would love to go to some Asian countries. They are. I think they really have such a strong culture.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a dream of mine to go.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
so different from our culture as well.
Absolutely. What about you?
No, I've never been, but I really want to go. It's travelled around Europe a little bit, which is, it's fantastic. But yeah, I'm really curious to see kind of like a completely different culture.
Yeah.
Like more Asian countries, I think it's great.
I agree. Should we move on to the next one?
Let's
the
do
next
it.
one is the massive
Wow.
dragon habitat by Somi Sombrero.
This is crazy. Look at this.
Bo says, Chanté, shall we go to Japan together? Bo, you know it'd be my pleasure.
You guys have got to take me though. That's it now.
Deal. Kit Tracer says, next, sorry, it's scrolled. Next meeting, Japan. Kit Tracer, don't try and convince me because it will work and off I go. Let's have a look. Okay, this is dramatic. This is a very
pretty dramatic.
large blueprint. And there's actually a few variations of this sort of massive dragon sculpture on the Steam Workshop. So if you want a smaller version of this, there are people that have been working on something similar, so you can probably find different variations of it.
From different creators?
Yeah.
Or? Okay, that's cool.
I
That's really
think
cool.
I think people saw the Komodo dragon and then just went a little bit crazy with the dragon theme. So this is the sort of result that we get.
It kind of reminds me of like the Loch Ness Monster, with it kind of going in and out like this.
It has a really, it's got a really good feel to
Yeah.
it. It looks like it doesn't look like it could be real, but it looks like something that you would see if someone was to build a statue or a sculpture
Yeah, definitely.
of a dragon. This is the sort of thing that you'd see.
This is crazy as well. I think this was all done with the terrain tool, right?
Yeah.
And then the rocks were added for detail.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. Blondie Sophie says, the only problem is that it's so good, I'm addicted, and coming off at bedtime is very hard. Sophie, we agree.
Yep.
We agree.
God, it's just massive, isn't it?
Mouse. Guess who says amazing? I agree. Gina says I draw dragons all the time, but this, whoa. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, it's just massive. It's very expansive. This is a very large space. I think it's worth it.
I'd love to see this full of animals as well, I think.
Yeah.
Especially for the scale, like seeing an elephant stood next to this, I think it would help so much to really get across how big this thing is. It's absolutely huge.
As we said, all of the blueprints in this stream are on the Steam Workshop. So if you like any of these, feel free to go on the Steam Workshop. We're letting you know the name of it and the creator, so you can go and have a look and see if you can find it yourself. Check it out.
Yes.
Alexandra says, this is so amazing. I agree, Alexandra.
We already have all the feeders and enrichments that we need already set up, good to go.
It's good to go.
Yeah.
It's ready. Lorenzo DeFranco, hello, says, it's so amazing that I was speechless.
Wow. Yeah.
Freezer Bunny X says, seeing those trees made me realise how massive that build is.
It's huge.
Steph says, I always make my habitats too big.
You need to build a giant dragon through the middle.
That'll tell you
that'll
the
fill
size
up
of
the
your
space.
blueprint. Yeah. Danny says, I played this game for a whole day and night. Got completely sucked into the whole breeding and genetics thing. I love it so much. Thank you.
Very cool.
Right, this is large, but let's move on to the next one. The next one is the new Ark by Miss Woods. It's MYSS Woods.
Ooh.
So I think it's Miss Woods. But
This is very nice.
this has got a very, very modern feel to it.
I like the style a lot. Yeah, this is great.
I love the wood texture. All these different colours of the wood is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love this style as well. The kind of the glass and the wood. I don't know, the whole modern.
It's very modern.
Yeah, I really like that.
Guess who says minimalistic and modern? Love it. Kid Tracer says, ooh, love this wood style.
Yeah.
Ninkai says, I love this one. Beautiful. Yeah.
A nice little shelter as well for your guests while they're queuing for the shop.
Shelter is important if your guests are saying like, I'm too hot.
Yeah.
Make sure you put some shelters over the path.
Yeah, definitely. And if it starts raining or snowing or whatever, yeah, this is great for that.
Yeah, it is a really nice blueprint, this one. I really like the this added area
This is
here.
awesome, yeah.
Bo says Henry.
Oh, it says Henry.
No, I was trying to do it in her voice, and I just did it wrong from the get-go. I was like, Henry. I was like, that's not even remotely what she sounds like.
You got to really do the accent now.
No, I really can't. Henry, what's it like being in the game industry and working at Frontier? And then she put a little heart.
Oh, thank you, Bo.
Because she loves you.
Oh. It's awesome. It's great. I mean, the community for this game is just fantastic. I've said it already on the stream, but it's so motivating and so inspiring to, you know, come into the office and, you know, go online and see what everybody's been making, and yeah, hearing how much everybody's enjoying the game. It's really fantastic. I feel very lucky to be working on Planet Zoo. Yeah.
You know what? So do I. It's my first game launch, so this has been a very special experience for me. Yeah. I don't know if did you work on any games previously?
No, this is my first game launch as well.
It's going to hold a special place in my heart forever.
Yes,
I think.
Me,
yeah, it's really nice.
And I really love the message behind it as well. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, animal welfare is something that I'm quite passionate about in real life. So, yeah, it's really awesome to be a part of a project that
I think
has that
conservation, education is important.
Absolutely.
I think animals are so special too.
Yeah,
I just love cats, but no, I like all animals. I think they're cool. Apart from spiders, I hate them.
Oh, no, you don't like the exhibits?
They scare me. They move so weird. Oh yeah. Mr. Susan says, pass on our congratulations to the rest of the team. You guys have nailed it. It's a great game. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Eureka7 says, nice house. Bo says, first game launch is a special one forever. Heart, heart, heart. Did that sound like Bo? Doubt it. I can't do it. I can't. Gina says, I love spiders. They are adorable.
I think so too.
Let's move on to the next one. This is the Peafowl Shelter by, I think it's Chiola. Sylv, hello, Sylv. We just showed off your giraffe house. We loved it. We were telling, I was telling the community they can check out your YouTube channel. If you have anything to talk about regarding that giraffe house, please post it, and then we can tell the community.
Yeah. This is really cool as well. I really like this.
I was talking to, I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to one of the devs. And I think it might have been Sam or Lisa, but I can't remember now. It was a few streams ago, and we were just talking about the glass. I think it was Sam. We were talking about the glass in Planet Zoo and just how much, just how great it looks.
It does. It looks fantastic.
It is great. It just, it is really, really nice.
Yeah. Our render team and our art team really, really nailed it.
They nailed it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
MacGyver says, I think Henry can do a good Bo accent. That was great. That was good stuff. That sounds just like Bo. Savannah says, I'm allergic to peafowls. Oh. You could put a different animal in here, I'm sure.
Yeah. Doesn't need to be peafowls.
I think that's fine. Danny says, that would not fit my ridiculous amount of peafowl babies. Hey, those peafowls just don't stop, okay? They're like constant.
Yep.
You've
got to keep on top of them.
I know,
that's for sure.
Bo says, excuse me. I thought it sounded just like you, Bo. I really did. And then Kai says, same. Sean says, I like this build. I agree.
This is really cool.
This is the Peafowl Shelter. I think it's Chiola, but I don't know.
I love these little touches out here as well.
Oh, yeah, they're really nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Yard of Terror says, Frontier, you all did an amazing job on the entire game. Thanks for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I really like the, see, the thing is the additions on the side, I don't that wouldn't occur to me. When I'm building a habitat, that sort of thing on the side of them, I wouldn't even think to do that. So when you see somebody that looks through the assets that we have in the game, and they pull them out and they think that could work, and then it really does.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's super cool.
Yeah, I never think to put this kind of stuff inside the habitats. Maybe next to a shop or something, but then, when I go online and I see people using them as part of the habitats, or, building up kind of ruined buildings or something inside the habitats, I think that's so cool.
No, I agree, absolutely.
Such a clever use of the scenery items,
Lorenzo says, love and peace, because Lorenzo says, excuse me for what? Because of your impression of Bo. Bo says, thank you, Nick, but I don't know what Nick said. I wonder. Yeah, I do think this one is very nice.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Steph says, I love, in capitals, love the pygmy hippos.
They are very cute.
Yeah, they are cute.
Very cute.
They are cute. Alex says, my game crashes every time I want to go in my zoo, one in franchise, but not in the other zoos. Please let us know on the issue tracker. Post it on the issue tracker. We can pass it along to the dev team and they can look into that for you. Right, let's go on to the next one.
Cool.
Let's skadoosh on to the next one, which is the Staff Room and Keeper Hut by Matt Yorshin, the lovely Matt Yorshin, who's been a strong content creator for us on Planet Coaster, now lending his talents to Planet Zoo.
Yeah, this is awesome. Look at this. There's just so much going on in this one as well. There's so much stuff that's been put on the outside, so much colour and everything. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I do like these. Cacti, succulents.
Yeah.
I never know the difference.
I just think of anything spiky as cactus.
Is that true?
Probably not. I'm sure that somebody in the chat will correct me, but I'm happy to go with that for now.
Okay, I'll take that. Nick says, I said that she was excused, Chanté. Nick, you're so clever. I didn't even think to say she was excused. Sylv posted, but he posted a word in there, and I don't know how to pronounce it. So I thought, I'm going to skip past that, and then I realised that he was talking about his giraffe house. He says, the giraffe house is a total rip-off of the... Feel free to pronounce this, Henry.
Where am I looking?
This word here.
Blijdorp?
Oh, I think that's beautiful. I think that's the right pronunciation.
Nailed it.
How did you the Bleachdorp?
I guess.
Hey, is that right?
Somebody tell us in the chat. If
These
right.
these Dutchies in the chat are insulted. They are insulted. Savannah House, and I'm sure all the Dutchies are aware of. Okay, so we'll just glaze over that. It translates as happy village. Interesting.
Nice.
Ashley says cactus are succulents, retain water. Joel says, lol. Joel, sorry that we can't pronounce these weird, strange words with J's in them for no reason.
Yeah.
Why do all your words have J's in? I think it's unnecessary.
We're doing our best. We're doing our best.
You know, it's hard. It's hard doing these streams with so many Dutch people in the chat. I love throwing these weird word bombs at us. It's hard, okay, but we do our best. I think it's Bjeldop.
What was that?
I was reading. Bo says bleach drop.
Bleach drop.
Okay, we're really trying. Okay, we're really trying. Bo says we've got loads of extra vowels, mate. I think it's unnecessary.
It is unnecessary.
I think it's unnecessary. I don't think these vowels and J's are necessary. I'm just going to throw that out there. Yada Terra says, I'm loving the weather features in this game. I'm a huge weather fanatic, and I'm so happy to see the weather feature added to Planet Zoo. I think the weather is so good. It's so well done. I love the rain.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the tropical biome. Mm-hmm. That's good stuff. That is good stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the snow as well, and the devs who were working on the weather side of the game, like, they did an awesome job.
Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, they really did. It's good stuff.
It is, yeah, and it still blows my mind as well when you kind of build a shelter and the snow doesn't fall inside and everything. Like they did a really great job with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
Sure.
Danny says animals look so dramatic pictured in the rain. It's awesome. They do look dramatic.
They do indeed. Yeah.
They look like they're on the cover of an album, like a really go hard rap album or something. It's like
I could see it.
Yeah.
I really like it when people add signs like this with names and directions and stuff. I think it adds a lot.
You know what? That reminds me. People have been talking about how we're missing a large D in our signage. We are aware we will be adding that back into the game as soon as possible. It slipped by us. We're not sure why, but we're going to put that right back in there. Pierce says, what's the thing you're most proud of in the game, Henry?
Oof, tough question. I mean, there's so much stuff in the game. As far as the stuff that I worked on personally, I mean, I'm really proud of the exhibits. I think that they came out really well, and they were, a collaboration between a whole bunch of people. So I'm really, really proud of how those turned out. But I mean, there's just so much in this game. There's so much depth to it. It's impossible to pick out just one thing that
I agree.
I'm most proud of or is my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think the exhibits are awesome. I think
Thank
they're a really nice addition to the game. To be honest, I think people were quite surprised to see them originally when we revealed Planet Zoo. I think people thought like we would just have the bigger animals, and then it's like, no, look at these little tiny things like a snail.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's cool.
Well, that's it. I mean, the game is all about like awareness and animal conservation and everything, right? And it wouldn't be fair to miss them out. So I'm glad that we incorporated those as well.
Yeah, I agree.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the
Wow.
Bengal Tiger's Modern House by Kit Tracer 7, who's in the chat. Kit Tracer,
This is massive.
let us know what you thought when you were building this one, Kit Tracer. I think it's cool.
I do.
Kit Tracer actually sent us this blueprint to community@frontier.co.uk. So as I've been saying, if you think that you've created something really cool, send it to us, community@frontier.co.uk, and we'll try and show it off on a future stream.
Wow, this is awesome. I love this. So this is entirely indoors as well.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow,
It's big stuff.
that is cool.
Kit Tracer says, I don't know, huge. Yeah, it's big stuff, big stuff.
And again, rocking the signs. I like that. It's a nice little detail. Yeah, I like that.
Nin Kai says, the shadows look amazing.
They do.
Frazzled Candy says,
Ooh.
that is freaking amazing. Annie Manch says, this is very big. Captain Kerfuffle, hello, says, this is beautiful and huge. Sharon says, holy, won't say that word. How are people so creative? Nick East says it looks very realistic. Yeah, I think it's good stuff. I really like the shadows.
Yes. Yeah, they look awesome. They look really, really awesome. Very cool.
I like all the path around it too.
Yeah, I like that it's multiple layers as well. That's really cool.
Kit Tracer says, thank you everyone. Of course, Kit Tracer.
Reminds me of like a big arena or something.
Yeah, it's big.
It is huge.
Large. But yeah, it's really nice. Kit Tracer, of course. I love saying this about Kit Tracer because then Kit Tracer will post in the chat saying, I make other things. But Kit Tracer, of course, did a really, really, really cool Planet Coaster screenshot of fireworks. And then Kit Tracer was saying like, I've done other stuff, still bringing this up. But I think it was super cool. Kit Tracer actually won a competition. And we really liked showing that screenshot off. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
It was really nice. The game player says, wow, the house is big.
This is indeed very big. I like that they included little windows as well, so the guests can look out. You could even have like other habitats surrounding this, and your guests can like look out onto the other habitats.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
That is very cool.
WC Mars says, I don't see Kit Tracer's message. Kit Tracer is on YouTube, I believe. So we are re-streaming. So we are streaming to Mixer, YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. And I'm looking at a chat with everybody in it. Whereas if you are on one platform, you'll only see your chat. So there are actually around 400 people watching at the moment. So maybe on your platform, it will say there's only a smaller amount. I'm looking at a larger chat. Frontier Star says, put the animals in there. The reason there's no animals in there is because the animals do not come with the habitat. And it would take a very long time for when we do these streams to actually put in every single animal that we think should be, like when somebody puts up a blueprint on the Steam Workshop and they say this is a tiger habitat, then if I was to actually do that blueprint that we show off, it would just take far too long. So rather we show them without the animals and then we can show off more.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one.
Cool. Oh, I'm lost which direction I'm
I think
going.
it's this
one.
Yes.
Here we
So
go.
this is the, what am I saying? The Monkey Temple by Floss. So you have probably seen this a few times now. This is the winner of our animal architecture competition. We are looking to do another competition very soon, but for the first competition that we ran during the beta, this was the winner, and it's the amazing Floss, who's just an amazing creator, absolutely lovely person as well. This is her incredible monkey temple, which I believe she said was in the beta. She said that it was inhabited by lemurs. But it is based off a habitat that she had actually seen in real life. I saw that she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still here, so maybe she could tell us a bit about it. But I believe it is based off one that she has seen in real life.
That's really cool.
But yeah, it's just really cool. Jungle Book vibes, says Nelly.
Absolutely, yeah, I can definitely see that. Definitely see that.
Oh, there we go. Floss says the back is meant to have paths and totally covered in a cliff. So you can download this on the Steam Workshop, and you'll
nice.
see how Floss herself, the master behind it, actually created this blueprint.
Yeah. It's
Oh, Floss, what
beautiful.
does that say? The Floss says it's the Gautaji temple in India. Oh, I'm afraid of butchering languages. I really try not to.
I'm putting you through your paces tonight.
I know. Casey West is breathtaking. Everything is so beautiful and creative. Captain Kerfuffle says that the architecture and details are insane.
They are.
That's
Very
good stuff.
cool.
Kit Trace says, I love this one. Amazing Floss. Yes, Floss is very well known in the community for building the most insane creations. I can't wait to see what she builds in Planet Zoo. Floss is well-ish in terms of our pronunciation. Sorry, Floss. Savannah says, I love this game in capital letters. Guardian of the Crystal says, your game is beautiful and promotes my insomnia. I haven't slept since this game launched. Oh no.
Thank you for the compliment. We apologise for the insomnia.
Please go to sleep. It's okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. We're running out of time. We still have a few to show.
Okay,
So the next one
let's do
is the Asian Archway by Pirate King. Look at the little pandas. I love that. On the little signage at the top. Lovely
like this.
stuff.
Yes.
Nick East says, oh, Floss says, no, it's so it's fine. Floss says it's not us. Should we say ish to us? That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Nick East says, Chanté, what about a crash course in Dutch sometime? Okay, so the community have tried this. I've done a few streams where the community just say words and they're like, say this, and I try my best, and then Bo will laugh and laugh and laugh next to me, and then I never learn. So I'm trying, but it's not. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I really do like the cherry blossom trees again. Oh, they're
Yes,
so
nice
lovely.
touch, nice touch. I was just looking as well at these tiny little
Oh
details
yeah, it's a
here.
really nice touch.
Like, they're so small, but yeah, it's really nice. It adds a lot of character.
Oh no, it is really nice. Oh, Sharon says, maybe try and say my surname, Chanté. It was so funny to hear you say it in the release live stream. Well, no, I won't now, because I don't know. How would you say this?
Which one?
This one.
Oof.
Ploosh.
Ploosh?
I think I said plug on the launch live stream, so maybe it's ploosh.
Ploosh?
I think that's wrong, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, we're probably both miles off. But
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well.
Yard
Oh,
of Terror says, so many awesome pieces in Planet Zoo to build to your heart's desire. Love it. The gameplay is so cool. Bo says, I never laugh. I'm your most supportive fan. With a very large smiley face, which makes me think she's lying.
it's a
Frontier
very
Star.
guilty smile.
Yeah, you know what? It is. Frontier Star says, beautiful. Pierce says, stop being mean about Chanté speaking Dutch, Bo. Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the water coming out as well.
Yeah,
It's a
it is really
touch.
nice.
Very nice touch.
Right, let's move on. Sharon says,
Okay.
ha ha ha, I died, no problem. Dutch is hard for not Dutchies. Well, thank you for acknowledging that, because we really do try our best. This one is the 19th century greenhouse turned, is it vivarium?
Vivarium, yeah.
Vivarium. I never know if it's like vivarium, like vibrant, but I think it's vivarium.
No, I've always heard people say vivarium, so I'm going to go with that. Yeah.
This is so I always say it's Peggy Lack, but it's only one G, so it's Pegylac.
Which one is this?
This one.
Oh,
But I think it's pronounced Peggy Lack.
Peggy Black. Okay.
Oh,
That's
Bo's
really
Bo's talking about Dutch again, even though I don't know how to do it. It's one of those Dutch G's, Chanté, so it sounds like plug, but with a hard G. Plug with a hard G? What
Plug,
does that mean?
cool. Really emphasize the G.
Plug.
Plug.
How do you emphasize it anymore?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
Our English tongues are not cut out for this.
I don't know what that means. Nick says, see, English isn't that easy either. I agree. Card says, being a big animal lover, I'm loving the game so far. So, what is this? Valo Play says, try the Dutch G. It sounds like grr.
Grr, her.
It's good, smiley faces. The game player says, the greenhouse is so wonderful. And Mandra says, this looks very impressive.
It does indeed.
No, I do really like this one.
And I love as well that we've had like 3 or 4 different like greenhouse style buildings now, but they all look completely different.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they all
I
have
agree.
a completely different vibe to them.
They have a really nice feel. This one is
Yeah.
also a very rustic one, but I think it's the green color. I think it's the green that's making me
Yes.
think it's rustic. It looks weathered. It looks
It does,
like
yeah,
originally
absolutely.
it was like silver and
Yeah,
over
like If
time.
you look at this metal and stuff,
Yeah.
here, it really does add some aging to it. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I agree. Oh no. Bo's telling me it's a gluttural G. Like you're
gluttural
coughing
G.
your lungs out. Oh, but I don't know how to do that. I can't do it. Gah.
Gah.
It's hard. I don't know. Like I'm coughing. Gah. I don't know. Ninkai says, looks like rusted copper. That's exactly it.
Yes, that's it.
I completely
exactly.
agree.
Yep.
How do people think of this stuff? That didn't even occur to me. Rusted copper. Right, let's move on. I do really like this one though. The
Yes.
flowers and everything inside is really nice.
It's beautiful.
Let's move on. This is the Monkey Temple Habitat by...
Wow. I like this, yeah.
How do you
Another
pronounce
difficult
it?
one. Zivilo?
All right, so that's not how you pronounce it.
No.
But take that with a grain of salt. Zivalor. Floss says, I have to go now. Bye, everyone. Great stream. Bye, Floss.
Bye.
Miss you already. No, that's not how you pronounce it. And I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I don't know how you pronounce it.
Zivilo? Exilor? I don't know.
Oh, Bo says I WhatsApped it to you so you can learn. I'm going to learn this afterwards. I'm going to learn how to do this
And
G.
have a little Dutch session
Yeah.
afterwards.
I listen to that on my way home in the earphones. Like, wow, yeah, learning.
Learn how to pronounce the guttural G.
the G. That's how you do it. Joel says, wow, this habitat is super nice. The more details, the better.
It is.
Toggle Space says, hello. Hello, Toggle Space. I hope
Hello
you're doing
there.
well. I hope you are doing well.
This is really
Oh no, where are the animal ears? Okay, so as soon as the stream started, as soon as I saw myself in that camera, I thought to myself, I'm not wearing those ears. And I knew someone would call me out on it. But Poison Blade, and I think it was Formtastic, why did it have to be you? Okay? We've actually gone over. We're 3 minutes over. And you had to bring it up now? Was that necessary? As soon as I saw myself, I thought like, I'm not wearing the ears.
I was thinking
someone
this
will
on the
call
way
me out
here,
on it.
Yeah, I was thinking this, like, are we going to do the animal ears? And then you didn't mention it, so I was like, oh.
I know,
okay,
we did the whole
okay.
intro and I thought,
Yeah.
no one's mentioned it. Ha! Like, nailed it, but no, we didn't get away with it. Sean says, where about is Frontier based? We are in Cambridge in the UK.
Yep.
Poison Places, yes, it was necessary. All right, I really like all the different, the wall textures that they have.
Yes.
It really adds like a sort of duality to the build. It has like you can see it's multiple stories because like the foundation is the stone and then you move up and it's nice. I always like that touch. It's not very common in the UK to have different textures in your house. It's mostly just brick here.
Just red brick everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison
cool.
Blade says, no ears, no Chanté. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm here. I'm here.
We swapped out the ears for the bright orange t-shirts.
Yeah, you didn't even acknowledge the bright orange t-shirts, Poison Blade.
I
Okay,
really
look at
like
this.
These
We've been
boarded
really
up
trying
windows
it.
as well.
Yeah, they are nice.
They're very cool.
But I do really like this climbing frame as well.
Oh, I know. All the climbing frames in the game, whenever I'm building one of these climbing frames, I'm like, this is so awesome.
And the little tree house.
Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Gina says, what ears? We have the animal ears that we like to wear on all our streams, and I've been wearing it like a bear ears for months now. I started wearing them at Gamescom, at our first Planet Zoo event. And then since then, every time I do any streams, I'm always wearing the bear ears. And
Maybe that's it. People don't recognise you now. You took
Oh,
off the ears,
yeah.
and they don't know who you are.
people thought they were my real ears.
Yeah.
And to be
Who's
honest,
this person?
yeah, they did feel like them. They did feel like them at some points. People were like, are those your real ears? They go so well with your hair. Like, you know what? Maybe they are.
After being on the Gamescom show floor all that time, they kind of became a part
That
of you.
week-long
Yeah.
Gamescom stint, I was like, oh, those are my real ears. Bo says, what do you mean, Poison Blade? I never take my animal ears off. That's true, she doesn't, because they are her real ears. She is able to trade them out for different ears, but they are her real ears. Right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is the traditional zoo entrance with a train station on top by plastic swans, the lovely
wow.
plastic swans. I really like this train. I have a feeling that we showed this during the beta, but I'm not actually sure anymore. I feel like I've seen this before, but maybe it's because when I was placing it earlier, I was staring at it for quite a while. I was like, I really like this. This is really cool. Yeah. Jinx, we did it again. Plastic Swan says, Chanté suits the bear ears best. It goes with my hair. Poison Blade says, Chanté should follow your example. To Bo. Rude! No, I do my best to follow Bo's example. She's an absolute expert in all things related to community and animal ears.
And animal ears.
Darren says, oh, it's scrolled. Oh, maybe I won't get it back. This chat is freezing. Oh no, it was something to do with seeing smaller blueprints in the future. So I assume you mean like exhibit blueprints? We can look at doing that. Feel free to send your own blueprints to community@frontier.co.uk and we are able to show them off. Gina says, you lost your identity. Oh no, not my ears. Toggle Space says, you've been to Rotterdam Zoo, right, Chanté? How'd you like it? I've never been.
Yeah.
I've never been. I feel like I failed you, Gina. I'm really sorry.
You guys went to San Diego Zoo then?
Went to San Diego Zoo.
Very jealous.
That was great stuff.
Yeah, photos looked awesome.
Oh yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. It's one of those things where it really was a once in a lifetime experience, and it is to do with working on Planet Zoo. So yeah, it will be something that I treasure forever. I got to go with some content creators and see what they created some really nice videos which you can check out on YouTube. Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. I felt very lucky.
Yeah, it looked really awesome. It looked really, really awesome. And yeah, it was cool as well that a lot of the devs and the community team and everybody did get to go and visit real zoos as part of the development to make sure that we were kind of making the game as realistic as possible and really doing justice to those zoos.
Yeah, a lot of our devs always shout out Chester Zoo for inspiration that they've had over the last 2.5 years of working on Planet Zoo. They always shout out Chester Zoo. Yeah. Sylv says yearly. Sylv's trying to trick me into pronouncing that word again, and I can't do it. Yearly plan Zoo meetup at Bjelldorp and Planet Coaster at the Efteling. I love that idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's move on to the last one, which is the Simply Looney Balloons shop by Diamond Sky. Very, very small. I really like this one.
I like this. Yeah, this is cool.
I love the murals. They are so nice.
Yes.
Joel says, nope, wrong again, Chanté. Listen, I'm trying my best. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? Nobody's told me. Oh, it is just Rotterdam Zoo. So if we just stick with Rotterdam Zoo, that's fine.
So when somebody says Blijsdorp, we just say Rotterdam
How was that, everyone? Blijsdorp.
Blijsdorp.
Frazzled Candy says, that is so cute. Guess who says funky? And then Kai says, love it. The gameplay says, the logo is so cool. Yes, I agree. I really like all the different shop logos.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool. And I like that we've carried a lot of them over from Planet Coaster as well.
Yeah, the branding.
Kept the branding going.
Yeah, it is really nice. It is, there are some really cool brands in the two of them. I do like Looney Balloons because I like the way it's spelt.
Yes, it's cool. It's very cool.
Looney Balloons. Yeah, no, I do like it.
I like they've kind of built out the shop at the back here. Makes it feel like it's much, much bigger than like just the shop portion here. You could imagine like all the balloons being stored back here. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I like that.
Oh, have you noticed that you can pop them? You can pop your balloons. That's a really nice. That's a really nice touch. Everyone's been like, oh, I could pop my balloons. Yeah, it's cool. Bo says, I'm spamming your WhatsApp. She's trying to teach me how to pronounce Blijsdorp.
Rotterdam Zoo. We'll go with that.
Yes. Oh, genius. Genius. Right. Should we swing round one more time?
Sure.
When it's dark, we can start on this side. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll just change it tonight and we'll just zoom, and I will just shout out what they're called.
Cool.
So this is the Simply Looney Balloons shop by Diamond Sky. Oh, apparently I nailed it. I nailed it.
Nice.
I don't know what I said. What was it?
We'll have to watch the
Poison
stream back
Blade
and
says
find
that
out.
was closer, but everyone else is saying that was good. So what is it? Is it closer or is it good? Because I can't tell. How did I say it? I need to scroll. Somebody said it to me. Blijsdorp. Blijsdorp. Hey.
You watch now. They're all going to say it was.
You
it was
thought I
terrible.
taught myself. No, somebody had helped me in the chat, and I appreciate it because nobody else was. Everyone was laughing, and I couldn't do it. It was Ubi's on. Thank you very much. Joel says, that's good enough, Chanté. Right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is the traditional zoo entrance with a train station on top by plastic swans. The lovely plastic swans. Oh, yay! They're all telling me I did it. Woohoo!
It only took an hour. We got there in the end.
I'm Dutch now. I really learned. What was it? Blijdorp.
Got to memorise it now.
Blijdorp. Oh, yeah. I'm
Sounds
learning.
like something in Planko.
Maybe
language.
it is. Maybe the inspiration for Planko was Dutch. And that's why we always struggle to say anything.
Yeah. There you go.
Ubizon says, you're welcome. Thank you. A hero. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the Monkey Temple Habitat by, can't pronounce it, Zyvalor. I know that's not how you pronounce it. Like, I don't know what it is.
Very nice. I can imagine all monkeys like hiding out in the shadows and stuff. And
Yeah.
Watching the guests.
Oh, it is nice.
Very cool.
Nikki says, well, takes a bit more to be truly Dutch, though. Hey, I never said I was fluent. Matt says, wow, I didn't know that there were so many Dutch speakers in here. I'm one of them, Blijdorp. So, yeah. And Craig says, what's the best way to learn to build like this? Simply watching the experts. A couple of tips. Watch some streams, watch some YouTube videos. We have a lot of master builders that we call them that are just experts on building. Or you download something from the Steam Workshop. You download a blueprint from the Steam Workshop and just take it apart and see how they did it. Let's move on. The next one is the 19th century greenhouse turned Vivarium. This is terrible. It's so dark. I can't see anything.
This is very eerie in here. I like it though. I like it. If you had some like mist in here or something, it would make it kind of spooky. Especially with all these exhibits, like if you put these with like spiders and stuff, and then
don't say
add
that.
some mist, you could get a real
No, we don't
creepy,
need that. We don't need to have any spiders.
Greenhouse going, yeah.
No, let's
like
move
that
on.
idea.
Let's move on. The next one is the Asian Archway by Pirate King.
Oh wow, look at these guys. That's cool.
If you can say, sorry, sorry, Peer, I can't. I've lost the ability to read. Somebody tell me how to do it, and then I'll try. Because I can't do it. If you can say.
You gonna give it a go?
No, I won't, because then everyone tells me I'm bad, and I just got my Dutch pass. Okay, they just said I can do it. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't. What's this double space? What does that mean? No, I'm not going to bother.
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. Top tips. Top tips with Henry. Let's move on to the next one. It's the Monkey Temple by Floss.
Ooh, this one's kind of spooky as well.
This is dark.
Yeah. I like it though.
No, it's nice.
Very, very cool. Yeah.
Like Gazelle, but with a harder G.
Oh no, not that hard G coming back.
No, I don't need to hear the hard G, Bo. I don't need it in my life. I don't know how to do it.
I just noticed these patterns on top of the buildings.
Oh, they are nice.
Really nice touch.
Poison Blade said if she said it wrong, we would have to revoke her Dutch pass. No! I just got it! I just got my Dutch pass. Let's move on. Let's whip through these real quick.
Okay.
So this is the Bengal Tiger's Modern House by Kit Tracer. It's very large, very expansive. I still love the shadows. Very nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Everyone's doing it. I don't know what it means.
It's so nice looking up at the night sky as well through the roof of this. It's really cool.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Let's change it to like evening time.
Evening time.
I think that would be better.
Let's do that.
Let's go for a nice 7. I think that's good.
7.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, like a sunset kind of.
Yeah, I think that will do. I think that will do.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, I think that's nice. Oh, that is nice. Very warm.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently it means cozy.
It is cozy.
Cozy. Right, let's whip around.
Whoop.
The next one is the Staff Room and Keeper Hut by Matt Yorshin.
Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, that is very nice in the evening light.
Absolutely, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I think it really makes the.
I'm so glad that we have facility interiors now as well. It
So
adds
cool.
so much.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, it's really cool to like come in here and look out as well at what you've built. It's awesome.
No, that's really nice. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Peafowl Shelter by Giola. Silverette says you can speak Dutch like a Belgian too. No hard G. Ha! So we can do it. Ha ha ha. Nailed it.
So you need your Belgian pass then?
Yes.
That's what you're missing.
Ha! I've got 2 now. Got 2. Bo says, to be fair, it is my own accent, but I always like watching people struggle over the G. See, she laughs. She laughs at my struggles. I told you she does, and she says she didn't, but she does. I told you. Right, let's move on. This is the New Ark by Miss Woods. Very nice. Love the wood in this one.
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
You want to put it a bit darker so we can get these lights to come on? Or
Nah, let's keep it this one.
Keep it like this?
Yeah.
We like the sunset.
I think it shows them off really nice.
It does.
Tove's Place. So speaking of master builders, Silver's in the house. Yes, the wonderful Silv. Absolutely. Right, skidoosh on to the next one. The next one is the Massive Dragon Habitat by Somi Sombrero. Bo says, tee-hee. That sounded exactly like Bo. Tee-hee.
Excellent impression.
I'm nailing them. I'm really perfecting my my bow impression. Tee-hee. I've got it. Tee-hee.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. Let's go on to the next one. The Japanese Temple Shops and Toilet by Faye. Oh yes, lovely stuff. As I said, you may have missed it. If you saw the thumbnail for this stream, this was the blueprint that we showed. Very nice. It looks beautiful in the snow. Very nice.
Yeah, it looks great. I love all of these windows lighting up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Right, let's go on to the next one. The next one is the Giraffe House by Silverette.
Yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, Silverette really nailed this one, Sylv. You did a great job. I really liked watching you make this video with all the path and everything. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I need to check that out. When you were saying about the path running around the side and kind of coming in through this bit here, like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm going to go home and check that out.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Right, next one. Next one is the Giant Panda Habitat by Pixel West 89.
Wow.
89. The soundtrack is by JJ Ibsen. Yes.
Love the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's really good.
It
Jim
is.
Guthrie did work on some of the tracks, says Joel. Agreed.
He did indeed.
Where was it from again, Chanté? What are you referring to, Sharon? I'm not sure which one you're referring to because there's a bit of a delay in the chat.
Yeah, I think for release week I couldn't stop humming the soundtrack in the office.
I know. It's, oh, these soundtracks are so like, they're like worms. They wriggle, they're song worms. They wriggle into your head and then you can't get rid of them.
Yep.
But it's like you love them so much that you just keep humming them.
Yeah,
Over
absolutely.
and over and over. The Giraffe House, so Sharon, it was, it's called the Giraffe House by Silverette. Ninkai says, I kept humming it too. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the Giant Elliptical Flower Planter by Aurora.
Oh, it's really making these colours pop now that we've got the sunset.
The red looks great.
Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful.
Very warm.
Absolutely, yeah. And the kind of brown, I don't know if it is this like rust or no, it's wood. Okay, so the brown in the wood as well. It's really popping.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's beautiful, yeah.
The next one is the Ghibli-inspired zoo entrance by Space Viking. I still love that name. Great name. Great name.
Yeah, this is awesome. Really, really awesome.
Very classic. That'd go very nice with the next one, the classical zoo entrance by Anigmandra.
Ooh. I love that as well with the sun behind.
Oh, that is good stuff. Anigmandra, that is good stuff.
Yes.
That looks great.
Like it.
That is great. That is really nice. Yard of Terrace says that planter looks so crazy but very creative. I agree.
Yes.
Toggle Space says, good stuff, mate. Yeah, it's nice. Let's move on to the penultimate one, which is the Cats and Hats shop by Estan Wolf.
Very, very nice.
The great Estan Wolf.
Yes, with our bunting, as we learned.
Oh, yes, the bunting.
I feel like bunting is a very English word.
Bunting.
Bunting.
I'm doing punting with my bunting. Now again with an Australian accent. I can't do any accents. They don't even...
Bunting?
No. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough. Right, let's move on to the last one, the African Archway Market by Feel the Dango.
Nice.
Lovely stuff.
Yes.
But now, to end the stream, let's do a quick Planet Zoo Deluxe Edition giveaway.
Ooh.
Let's do, if you would like to win a Planet Zoo Deluxe Edition, exclamation mark, workshop, no, let's just do exclamation mark, Wonderland in the chat. Do it! Do it. If you would like to win Planet Zoo Deluxe Edition. Exclamation Wonderland. We'll run it for...
Exclamation Wonderland.
We'll run it for a minute and we'll pick a winner. Yeah, this was your first stream, right?
Yeah, it was.
How
indeed.
was it?
It was awesome.
Very lively.
Yeah.
We ran over by 20 minutes and I'm
Oh,
supposed to be
wow.
going to dinner, so I'm going to get told off. But it was worth it. It's been such a nice stream.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's so
been
strange being a community manager. For me personally, being a community manager and then doing these streams and then like you look forward to them and everything, but then you actually go into it and like the community is so warm.
Yeah.
And they're always just like, I love that. I love what you're doing. I love this. I love that. And they're just always like, I've got an idea. How about this? And things like that. And you're just like, I love it. I just love doing these streams and just experiencing the community and everything. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, the community has
pleasure.
been awesome. Yeah, really been a pleasure
Yeah.
doing the stream with them. Yeah.
Oh, it's always nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for being such a lovely community. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. But yeah, I hope you have had. They got some bunting.
Oh, bunting.
I hope you have had a great time.
I have indeed, yes.
I'm glad to hear it.
I hope you'll have me back at some point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You were great.
Oh, thank you.
I was telling Henry before the stream started that we've had some like quiet devs. We've had some really like lively devs that just want to tell us the stories and everything. And I was like, I didn't know how you're going to be, and you were just right in the middle. Just great.
That was all right.
Great to have along. It was really nice. Right, let's pick a winner.
Ooh.
Let's pick a winner.
Need a drum roll.
Hope this isn't too noisy. Whoa, Nelly. You have won. Whoa, Nelly on Twitch. You have won a Planet Zoo Deluxe Edition. If you send me your, just send me an email to community@frontier.co.uk. That's community@frontier.co.uk. Send us an email and I will get that code over to you tomorrow. I'll get it over to you tomorrow. Hope that's okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for tuning in to the stream today. I hope you've all had a lovely time staring at us in these very orange shirts.
Yes.
Staring at these wonderful blueprints. We don't call it Workshop Wonderland for no reason. It's definitely worthy of the name. But yes, I hope you've all had a lovely time. And we will be back next week with another stream. So we will have the Facebook Friday. So you can tune into that at 12 p.m. UTC on Friday, Facebook Friday. But for the next evening stream, next Wednesday, same time, same place, and it will be with Bo and I believe QA Queen Sam Marsh. So that's definitely one to tune in for. They're going to continue their career Let's Play.
That'll be good.
But Henry, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
Had a lovely time.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. It's been a wonderful stream. But we will see you all soon. Again, I'm very sure. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Have a good evening. I don't know,
Goodbye.
day, night. I don't know where you are. Just have a good time. See ya.
Bye.